Your boy Crypto Blood. What's going on, people? I don't have my phone holder thingy in this car today, so I forgot it in my other car. But what's going on with you guys? I had to cut the beard down. Man, for the people out there that grow their beards out, that stuff at a certain point, man, that stuff gets so irritating. It starts hurt. Like, my hair is so thick, it starts to really feel like needles are just penetrating through my skin. Especially my gray hairs, they are like extra thick. So I have to cut that stuff off, man. So all you beard gang fellas, man, sorry I had to do it. I'm growing it back out again. It won't take long. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about man, this is hard doing this. Wanted to talk to you guys about first where we are in Bitcoin pricing. I feel like we're starting to really find a bottom. In price action, if you study like markets and stuff, it's all psychology. Like, when the sellers get tired, or they run out of, when the market runs out of sellers, then we'll start to kind of find a bottom. And it normally doesn't happen right away. It may be like 2 or 3 days. We may get a couple spikes up, and then it'll come back down. It's just trying to find enough momentum to have the people that either sold late will get back in, or the people that sold at the top, like me, will start to feel like, okay, it's good time. I see the market's kind of settling down. Let's start loading in the position. And I've told you guys a number of times, I don't buy all back in at one price. So I'll start loading in 25% of whatever the amount that I'm looking to get back into in total. I'll start loading 25% in, another 25%. And then sometime at that point, I'll do the whole the rest of the pot. Put the other 50% back in. So that's that T Glizzy right here from Detroit, people. Y'all know about that. But so I think we're starting to find a base. One of my clients called me this morning. I'm thinking, again, here's another scenario. I'm like, I'm thinking he's calling me about something he needs done or something. Nah, he's calling me, hey, bro, Coinbase effed me over, man. I couldn't sell anymore. I'm like, oh no, I told you only to sell, I told him to sell Bitcoin at 4,700, 4,788, something like that. Near 4,800, we got him out. But he took, I guess he took it upon himself. He saw the market crashing over the weekend and tried to sell his Ethereum as well. So of course he sold it near the bottom. I'm like, no, man, don't do it. You should have just waited. I wanted you to still have exposure. I told him only to sell Bitcoin to take profit so we can get back in for him when it starts to bottom out. I didn't want him to have zero exposure to crypto. So and again, this is just my opinion. I just tell him my opinion. He acts on his own behalf. I'm not a financial advisor, so the suggestions and stuff that I give him are just what I'm doing, basically. So he kind of follows my strategy. I'm not giving him direct financial advice. So anyway, he sold at the bottom with Ethereum, and it's unfortunate, but again, he's out of Bitcoin, so he's able to definitely get back in and end up accumulating more Bitcoin than what he had from the top. That's what it's all about. So So yeah, I think we're bottoming out a little bit here, and you know, I'm starting to load back in here the crypto that I did sell out of. I didn't sell out of everything. Looks like OMG is finding a footing as well, starting to, you know, trend back up. So yeah, it looks like we're starting to really find ourselves, find some nice price discovery where you know, sellers aren't winning anymore. Looks like the bulls may be ready to start taking over here in the next couple of days. So that's just kind of my update on Bitcoin and in the markets in general. Secondly, I know you guys probably heard this over the weekend. Paris Hilton, she's now endorsing some new ICO. I'm just like, oh my god. I think I saw it first from Max Kaiser. He put a tweet out about that, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Like, we're starting to see, it's getting out of hand. The ICO game is getting out of hand. However, I don't think, I'm not one that is for regulation, though I know it's coming. I'm not for it, and I'll try to link the tweet that Charlie Shrimp, I follow Charlie Shrimp. He's awesome. We think on the same, we view Bitcoin on the same playing field. I really like how he views cryptos and such. But he put a Twitter out over the weekend, and basically saying, like, you gotta let people fall and learn, and that's how markets find themselves. Like, it will equal out. Like, price discovery and all of that stuff will find an equilibrium eventually. Like, you don't need intervention. And that kind of goes with the whole, I don't think we need regulation in the ICO market. People will get burned enough to start to actually do their due diligence and really research the companies that they're investing in to figure out which ones are the cream of the crop. So I'm not for the regulation, man. I'm just not. But it is getting out of hand. But doesn't mean that we're in a bubble with the ICO thing. It's just not enough people participating for it to be a bubble, percentage wise. As far as the investing community as a whole, we can't, it just can't be. So not in a bubble, but this ICO stuff is getting out of hand, and just be wary of a lot of these companies. You see the game promoting, you know, backing ICO. You saw Floyd Money Mayweather. It's just hilarious to me. But that's just my 2 satoshis for today, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, make sure you click that thumbs up. And if you're not a sub of mine, please subscribe if you like the content that I provide on a daily basis. And when you do subscribe, please click that bell. That will ensure that you are alerted for every upload that Crypto Blood does. Last but not least, follow me on Instagram, Steemit, and Twitter. And also find me, you can contact me. I'm chatting with everyone in there, and we've got like 4 or 5 good admins in there as well. We've got 3 Webbot chat rooms you can join us in. I'll leave the link of that in the description of this video. And that is it. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Holla. Boom.